So I really got into this one and really enjoyed it. And the setup on these is not too long, but you are going to want to preview them first and maybe cue them so that you can skip some ads. And if there's long introductions on a couple of them, there are. You'll notice that I do have more than 5 because I got so into it. Quadratic Formula has 2 because I wanted options for the students. And Pi is just great. So anyway, I will be using these. As far as the setup, it didn't take much time, but you do want to preview them and cue them. And you'll notice that I'm going to use them as introductions and then reviews, Pi Day for that special day. And so let's listen to some of them. My favorite, it's called Blazer Fresh. These guys are great. And so I'll try to fast forward a little so you can hear more of it, because it does take a while.
Come on, lines and angles and lines. Get your groove on and I'ma get mine. Lines and angles and lines. Let me see that angle looking mighty fine. Check it out, my peeps. Lines and angles are a breeze, cause you know that right angles are 90 degrees. If it's less than 90, then that angle is a cube.
So you can see why kids would actually get into that, and I could see my kids doing the dance to it, and parts of it are even like a TikTok, which middle schoolers are really into. It shows up blurry right there, but it does, if you play it for a while, it does take away some of the blurriness. So order of operations, I really like this one because it's very catchy at the beginning, and so I want to play just the beginning for the chorus because I could see kids catching on to this very quickly. So here is order of operations, and let's see if it's going to play for us.
Parentheses first, export is next. Multiplication and division in the same step. Addition is subtraction. If you got the nerve, from left to right, first come first.
I love how they talk about multiplication and division in the same step, and addition, subtraction, because a lot of times that gets confusing. This one's really cool too because it talks about, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, and PEMDAS, so it refers to both of them. And it's just really catchy. Parentheses first, exponents next. So you can see how quickly kids could pick up on this. So the next one I talk about is decimals and percents and decimals. And it's a, I won't take the time to have you watch that one, but it's really good. And I would, on this one, make sure that you fast forward a little. Dividing fractions is another really catchy one. And but I liked the last one because I think it just really picked it up pretty quickly. It says that you have to skip the ads, but a lot of times the ads, there aren't actually any ads there. You'll see very quickly in this video, and I'm going to pause while it loads. And you could even skip through some of this part too.
To divide by a fraction, here's a tip. Keep, change, flip.
And they do this several more times, but you can see kids would pick up on it. To divide by a fraction, keep, change, flip. So it's just a fun way to do it, and sometimes we just need a little brain break and to see it one more time a different way. So I think it's a really good way to teach that one. The next one is Quadratic Formula. Of course, this is one of my favorites, and one of the reasons I do it this way is because we hear it so many times. So I'm going to share both of them with you.
X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a.
So now it just does a harmony. It's just a fun way to do it. So just wanted to share it with you because I just love these. So sorry, me nerding out. The second one is one that the kids will think is more cool because it is a Lady Gaga, so it's more recent, but it doesn't teach the formula as well. You'll notice as they sing it. So it does it kind of in an awkward way, so it's not my favorite.
Negative b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a.
So it just it concerns me on how they introduce the root b squared. So it would be for fun, but it wouldn't be the main way that I would teach it. The next one that I used was pi, and this one, what you need to understand is that you need to start at 49 seconds because it goes through a long introduction as to what is happening. This is the clean version, and so And what it means by clean is when they originally did it, they had a swear word in it. So you'll hear a quiet part, and there's nothing wrong with it. Now this one, I'm going to play at a faster speed for you because it is a very long song, but I want you to hear some parts of it. I really like it because it gives the history of pi.
And a question resting on the Grecian hearts was, what is the circumference of a circle?
Too fast, let me go down.
Numbers, and it ranks among their biggest blunders. They worked on it for years and confirmed one of their biggest fears. I can't be certain if they cried when irrationality was realized, but something deep within them died the day they discovered.
And this is really catchy, just want to warn you, it's going to be an earworm.
Pi, mathematical pi, 3.141592653589.
But earworms is what we're going for a lot of times in math, so it's great. But it goes on and tells a history. It's very interesting, but it is a long song, and so you will want to make sure that you cue that one and go forward before class. So that's the only thing that takes some time. This last one is about inequalities, and I chose this one because, whoops, I messed up my document. I chose this because this is by Blazer Fresh again, and they are just so fun and so good as far as I'm concerned, and I think kids will really like them, and so I wanted to choose this one. I also liked it because it talked about greater than and less than sign, which kids get confused as to which way it goes, and so to do this little dance I thought might be kind of fun for the kids. So I'm going to pause while this is Blazer Fresh, and I'll figure out. This part is annoying, sorry about that.
Let's see who's greater than, less than.
So you can see how kids would really get into this, and it'd be really fun to listen to. So, and I just think they're good. Hey, while I have you, Blazer Fresh does a lot of videos, not just math, but they have a lot of really cool videos, and I know that some of you teach things other than math, so I would look them up, Blazer Fresh. They're really good on YouTube. So, those are my choices, and it was so much fun to do, and I'm really excited about next year. Never realized there were so many songs out there, and I think my kids will appreciate it too. It just will add some variety to class, so I'm really excited about that.